It is Saturday morning, 9:15. I noticed yesterday when I edited the video that there's a lot of noise in the audio from the car running and all that stuff, so I'm going to try to do the best I can. Of course, the camera's just sitting here on the dash. Here, I'll show you. Got you sitting, oops, right there. So, yeah. Sorry, my hand was in the way there. So far, we're looking okay on time, as far as I know. I've got everything loaded up out here. The mail's light. Should be a pretty easy day. Not going to count on, not getting my hopes up yet, because you never know. But, yeah, if something interesting happens, I'll flip the camera on. Otherwise, I don't know. I know yesterday's video is kind of boring, but, hey, you know what? I'm trying. I'm getting out there. I'm doing, doing what I want to do and going with it. So, yep, I'm just sitting out here waiting on the wifey, and she's in the post office waiting for accountables, which is like certified letters and stuff like that, and her keys for the cluster boxes, and then we'll be on the road. So that is, unless we're waiting on express, but I don't know. I don't know if we're waiting on express or not. Sneaking up on me. Alright, so I'll flip the camera on later if something happens. Later. Alright, so I know I haven't filmed much of anything today. Of course, to y'all it's just been 1 second, but it's about 1:30. We're done. Getting ready to head home here in a minute. I just have a bit of a rant, I guess you would say. It's about respect. Everybody's familiar with the slow down, move over laws for emergency vehicles and stuff like that. Personally, I think it should apply to mail carriers as well. I mean, it's not the safest job when you have to deal with traffic that's... Everybody's in a hurry. Everybody's got to be somewhere yesterday. When we're stopped, I say we as in all carriers. And even your UPS and FedEx and stuff like that too. Most of those go up people's driveways and stuff like that. So I'm more talking about, your mail carriers, your letter carriers, whatever. Mainly on the rural routes, the driving routes, whatever. Not so much with in-town walking routes and stuff. But anyway, when a carrier is stopped at a mailbox, don't go flying past them at the speed limit, like you're going to take their freaking mirror off. Slow down and give them some space, because most likely the mail carrier is doing 2 to 3 things at one time. Most of them who work by themselves are putting mail in the box, getting the next box's mail ready, getting the package if need be, if they have one, and trying to drive and merge back into traffic all at the same time. Most carriers, the routine is you pull up to the box, you put the mail in, you get the next person's mail ready, and get their package if they have one, you pull away. That's the way it should be done. That's the way most people do it. But when you go to pull away from a box and some fool comes blowing past you, damn near sideswiping you, it gets a little aggravating. Another thing that gets aggravating is, like on our route, we have some driving distance between boxes. And a lot of routes are that way. If you have driving distance from one box to the next, and say for instance, you're driving down the road, you're coming up on a mail carrier, a mail truck, whether it's somebody in their own vehicle or using one of the white postal vehicles, and before you get to them, they pull out from a box. Don't pass them in the oncoming lane while they're driving down the road. That is dangerous and stupid. You wouldn't believe the number of people that do that. And we have seen so many near accidents from it. People need to smarten up, and if you're coming up on a mail carrier who's just pulled away from a box, if they're not up to speed yet, wait till they stop at the next box, then pass. Yes, that may mean you have to slow down and almost stop. Wow, that whole 3 seconds or 2 seconds that it takes to do that is not going to slow you down that much to make it worth your life to pass while they're driving down the road. I've had some footage before and lost it of tractor and trailers passing us on 2-lane roads in the oncoming lane. And it's just stupid. People need to have a little respect for mail carriers. I mean, the way I see it, you want your mail. Is it worth risking people's lives to pass the person? And, you know, run them off the road? We've been run off the road numerous times because people go to try to pass us as we're pulling away from a box. You know, now granted, in this situation, my wife drives and I put the mail in the box. She's checking the mirror while I'm putting the mail in the box, and she's ready to pull out when I'm done. If she's checking the mirror and this person appears to be stopping or slowing down to let us out, she's going to start to go, and then the person starts to pass us. That's usually what happens. That's how we end up getting run off the road. So my little rant, and I guess you could say public service announcement, whatever, is people, everybody, anybody who sees this, if you're driving down the road, especially a 2-lane road, you know, 1 lane going one way, one going the other, and you're coming up on somebody delivering mail, give them room, give them space, give them time. If you need to pass them, which chances are you will, let them stop at the next box. You're supposed to beep your horn as you pass them to let them know, hey, I'm here. Not lay on the horn like get out of my way. It's just a little, you know, beep beep, and then go around them. That is the proper way to do it, because you got to let that carrier know that you're there. And especially in the mail vehicles, the mail Jeeps, the white trucks that everybody's familiar with, they're right-hand drive. That means the driver is on, as Americans know it, the passenger side. They're on the right-hand side of the vehicle. They're not as aware of what's on the left side behind them. Yes, they have mirrors. Yes, they use them. But give them room. Let them know you're there. Be polite. Be courteous when you pass them. Don't just blow past them at whatever the speed limit is because you have to hurry up and get home to whatever, you know, or have to hurry up and get anywhere. You know, it's not worth it. Just slow down, move over, give them some space. Alright, that's the end of my rant. I'll probably film another clip when I get home. Later. Alright, YouTube, I was just about to sit down and edit up the video from today, and my stepbrother texted me, and we're going to go hang out for a little bit, so I'll take the camera along. He's got one badass Mustang, so hopefully get some video of that, and whatever the hell else we get up into. Alright, so, later. There he is over there showing off. Yeah, he brought the truck, he went and got it washed. So here's the Mustang. Go for it. Whoa. Sounds good to me. Alright, YouTube, I know it's the next morning. I just wanted to film the closing to yesterday's video. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and have a good one. Later.